Alright, so EBK BabyMaxx has been hemmed up in the Fresno County Jail on a federal U.S. Marshal hold, right? So I guess the U.S. Marshals snatched him up because he got that Fed case with EBK 𝐒𝐨𝐢𝐧 where they got caught with the guns and pills and weed in Arkansas. And the feds ended up picking it up, man. And I guess BabyMaxx was able to bail out, but after he bailed out, I guess he started absconding and not coming to his court dates or whatever, right? So he got arrested in Fresno, and he's been in Fresno County Jail, and word has come out that he's in there getting packed out by the Asian boys and shit, right? And the reason he's been getting packed out by the Asian boys is because he's collaborating with a Fresno rapper named 𝐷𝐵𝐴𝐴𝑚 or 𝐷𝐵𝐴𝐴𝑚. I'm not sure it is, but they've been doing songs together, and they both been dissing the Asian boys in their songs. So I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about right here, man. This is their song right here.
I hate Asians, but I got one with me hopping out. I'm dropping 5 4s and 3s, and it's not for clout. Politics go draw the cord, then go home and fuck my busy.
Callin' step on that E-range phone, never leave my skeezy. Creeping up with fully on 34, wishing they see me. I just walked up and pissed on Tina shit. How the fuck Lil Lance in the wall, Lil E-look in the ditch. 2-3 with vacant button, he ain't never seen his blick. I shoot the fuck out any nigga, don't end up bad pitch.
Don't got nothing personal with blood, just clip and clip 3.
Out the pen on any apple, acting like they never see me. Talking about a jam spot, when Lil Jew keep on screaming. Go up, pick up, E-look nigga, his little cuz still breathing. Go up an AR fight, don't say too much, just keep on breathing.
So yeah, you heard them. They in the song saying, you know, fuck apples and dissing dead Asian boy members and shit like that. So of course, they're not gonna take a liking to that, right? And so this is his charges right here, man. Xavier Jones federal marshal hold. So he got caught up on the 15th of December, man. Been sent in the county jail, and you know, word came out that he got packed out in there, and he admitted it. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I'm spreading a rumor. He confirmed it, right? So it says, never been in PCs. Niggas jump me in my sleep though. That's cute. LOL. Alright. So this is a dude from Asian Boys speaking on it. He said, you came in the ABZ pod asking if you was gonna be good in there. So we don't want to hear that. I mean Xavier Jones, right? So, you know, I guess there's two different narratives. You know, he's saying that when he came up in the pod, he was asking if he was gonna be good in there and shit. You know what I'm saying? Which, you know, I wouldn't ask if I'm gonna be good in there. I'd just go up in there. Whatever happens, happens. Hold on, so this is a little. Brother dragged your homie to the door after I slept him. Free the A's. So when he got locked up, he got arrested with another dude from EBK. I don't recall his name, but he wasn't in there by himself. He got hemmed up with his homie. You know what I'm saying? So his homie probably got caught with something. Alright, so this is a message that says, nigga, it was me and Yogi from Asian Boys. We walked up to their rack and pulled that nigga off the top rack and knocked out Nelly. Okay, so I think Nelly's the other dude from EBK he was with. While Max was watching, then when he got up, I sat cuz on his pockets in the corner, and he was hollering and crying because we was saying, take them grills out your mouth before we take them out. And we was beating on blood while the homie dragged Nelly to the front door. I had thought he was dead. Then I went over there and tortured him. You said F who? Bow, blood all on my shit. They poo butts. Alright. So I guess apparently the both of them got packed out. He's saying that he dragged one of them to the front door. So when you drag someone to the front door, that means you basically you rolling them up. You know what I'm saying? You kicking them out the door. And if police see that, they gonna pop the bubble. Well, I don't know how Fresno work, but in LA, if they see someone getting beat up to the door and dragged to the door, they gonna pop that bubble door, boop, You know what I'm saying? Old boy gonna get thrown into the bubble, and you know they gonna come grab him 9 times out of 10. You know, so this is a 𝐒𝐨 the Bandit. He's a rapper from Fresno as well, but he's from Hoover, right? So Fresno has 107 Hoovers in Fresno, and they beef with the 𝐒𝐨𝐬𝐧 Bloods as well, the 𝐒𝐭𝐲 Boys. So Double Back AM, he's the Asian dude from Fresno, from 𝐒𝐲𝐧 Bloods, and the thing about him is that he's about to blow up. He's about to blow up. He's the biggest artist to come out of Fresno. Me personally, I think ever, as far as his rap shit goes. You know what I'm saying? Because he's only been dropping music for like the past 5 months. He only has dropped like 6 songs, and every music video he's dropped has done hundreds of thousands of views out the gate. You know what I'm saying? And he's rapping on similar beats to, like, you know, the whole Stockton, you know, the Young Echo beats. You know what I'm saying? The shit that J-Bo be hopping on. But he's actually sliding on that shit. Like, he getting off. Like, I would say within the next year or two, you're going to start seeing all of his videos getting millions of views. And, yeah, man, he's going to blow up soon. So, you know, of course his ops is mad about that shit, but this is what you need to do, man. I'm going to talk to 𝐒𝐨 the Bandit and all the other Asian boy rappers. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you are Double Back AM's ops and you rapping, you should use this to your advantage, all right? Because he's going to get a whole... Obviously, he's dissing your dead homies, he's dissing your hood, and he's getting a whole bunch of views. He's about to be getting millions of views off of this rap shit. What you need to do is capitalize off of that, because people are going to be paying attention to, okay, well, who is he dissing, and where are they from, and who's their rapper, right? And automatically, just picking off of him blowing up, you're going to be able to piggyback off of that and get your little buzz up too. You know what I'm saying? We've seen it happen with EBK, J-Bo. Band started rapping and he out the gate was doing millions of views when his shit was kind of whack. You know what I'm saying? But people are going to check for you just based on, they want to see the back and forth. You know what I'm saying? People are interested in seeing the back and forth dissing. You know what I'm saying? If you got someone dissing you that's getting millions of views, that's your opportunity to capitalize off it, bro. But at the same time, you know, you just gotta play it safe, man. You know, you gotta play it safe. You gotta be, you might wanna move out of Fresno, you know what I'm saying? And when I say move out of Fresno, it gotta be at least 30 minutes out the way. Moving 10, 15 minutes out the way isn't gonna cut it, all right? You can't be like young Slowby and move out of Stockton 10 minutes away to Manteca and get your ass smoked still. You know what I'm saying? You live in Fresno, you can't move to Bakersfield and think you're going to be straight. Nah. You from Fresno, you're going to become a drill rapper, then you might have to move to LA or San Jose or San Francisco or San Diego. You know what I'm saying? You got to get out the way, man. But what I'm starting to realize is, right now, if you gangbang and you feel like you could rap even a little bit, I'm realizing, like, the youngins, they're looking at that as a viable option to become a drill rapper. You know what I'm saying? Because the way they look at it is like, shit, I'm gangbanging, I'm doing everything. They rapping about the same lifestyle I live. I got dead ops, I got dead homies, you know what I'm saying? I could rap a little bit. And, you know, the entry level to be a drill rapper is pretty low. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you got to be able to rap like Nas or Jay-Z or no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You just got to be able to ride the beat decently. You know what I'm saying? So the entry level to be a drill rapper is very low. So I'm starting to see that a lot of these kids, they feel like, you know, that's a viable option. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna become I'm gonna become a drill rapper overnight. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, there are good drill rappers like that. You know, the Chief Keefs, the Lil Durks, the J-Bows. There are good drill rappers, but the majority of them, they not very good. You know what I'm saying? But people still gonna get hundreds of thousands of views just based on their dissing. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is, if you gonna choose that option, right? You gotta move. You gotta plan steps ahead. You gotta plan 10 steps ahead. You gotta be because you gotta be one. You're gonna be the #1 target to your ops now, because you the face. You becoming the face of the enemies. You know what I'm saying? Your enemies, they want you the most now because you the rapper. You don't want to get hundreds of thousands of views, maybe millions of views. You steady dissing. You know, so automatically you're going to be the #1 target. You know what I'm saying? They're going to look at you as a trophy, right? So you got to be ready for that. So you got to get out the way. You can't be living in the city. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you can't go back to your city, but you got to move real militant and strategic every time you in and out. You know what I'm saying? In and out of your section. You got to be real strategic, man. I'm talking about motherfuckers can't know what kind of car you drive. If you riding through the city, that bitch got to be tinted up. You know what I mean? 5% tints. If you're not going to ride tinted up, then you need to damn near have a disguise. You know what I'm saying? Get your square glasses on. Get you a little H&M's, a little square hat, a little cardigan or something when you dipping around. Or they, you know what I mean? Unless you got face tats and shit where people just could spot you. But, so one, you got to move out your city. Then when you come back to this city, you got to be strategic, all right? Then when you go live on Instagram, you can't never show your location, bro. Never show your location when you go live on Instagram. Never post no pictures up while you still at the location. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to eat somewhere, you know what I'm saying, you want to post pictures of your food, you post that shit the next day. You know what I mean? Then you got to be aware that law enforcement is probably going to start coming after you as well. You know what I'm saying? If you catch a gun case, just know the feds is probably going to pick it up. You know, felon in possession of a firearm. That's their favorite charge to get these rappers on, right? So don't talk about nothing in your Instagram DMs. Matter of fact, they probably gonna start, if they got a reason or if they got probable cause to get a wiretap, they gonna be wiretapping your phone. Your phone number is gonna be the easiest one to get because it's gonna be in the contact list of all your homies with your name saved. So you can't be talking on the phone. You gotta use apps like Signal to talk on the phone. To message, you gotta use Signal, and you gotta have the message set to auto disappear. All right. So if you want to text or call, you use Signal and you set your messages to auto disappear. All right. That's how you interact with your homies. All right. So you don't get indicted like Lil Durk and them, and they all in your iCloud and all this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because when the feds get your phone and you part of a RICO indictment, the first things they're going to look for is your Instagram DMs, your text messages from your iCloud, your pictures and your videos that's in your iCloud. So you got to be aware of that. You got to keep all that clean. And yeah, man, that's the two pieces of advice I could give for now. There's more to it, but the first two steps of being a drill rapper is one, to not get killed, because you're gonna have motherfuckers that's actively trying to kill you, because they was already trying to kill you, but now the it's gone up. Like now you the number one. Like, okay, we want him the most because you the face now. So you got to stay alive. That's your number one priority, is staying alive, right? Then your second priority is staying free. Okay? So you gotta stay alive and stay free. You gotta do those two things. And that's the blueprint right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna touch bases more on that later, but you know, hey, all you kids wanna be drill rappers, man, just be ready for what comes with it, you know what I mean? Alright, with that being said, man, I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. We see what's going on with J-Bo's case, man, you know. Supposedly he was gonna go to trial. Now he ain't going to trial. You know, no one knows what's going on, but you know, I'm gonna keep y'all updated as soon as I get some word, man. Appreciate you guys, man. Like, subscribe, hype the video, and leave a comment, man. Let me know how you guys feel. Catch y'all on the next one.